It's 6 p.m., you just got home, you are absolutely spent. The day was hard. The kids are fighting, there's nothing for dinner, the house is a mess, and your partner just asks you something absolutely trivial, but you feel like if anyone else asks anything of me, I am gonna blow. Who knows this feeling? Yeah. Maybe there's a part of you that's kind of looking almost in from the outside, thinking, don't do it, don't say that, you're not going to be able to take those words back. But it's all just wanting to explode. Yeah. In that moment, if anybody tells you to just take a breath, just calm down, how accessible does that feel? How possible does it feel to just simply take a breath and calm down? It's really hard, right? Because you're trying to absolutely not acknowledge what you are truly feeling. You're trying to bypass the truth of the moment and move on to the next thing, right? This is part of the problem. Constantly pushing it down, staying in control, managing, right? But all of that can change if you just decide that I am going to work with what the reality is, rather than jump to where I want to be already. Yeah? Your mind got to where you are. Your mind got you where you are. You know, all the things that you've achieved in your life, the beautiful life with all the moving parts that you've built yourself, is probably largely due to your mind, right? But in these moments when the mind is already at maximum capacity, you just cannot handle anything more being asked of you. There is nothing left to give. Then it's unfair to put that on the mind as well. When you've got so many resources, so much energy available to you in your body. You just need the right kind. Your body is always wanting to give you what you need. It's an intelligent system. So if your body is full of the wrong kind of energy, change it. That you can do. You just need to learn how. Well, maybe that moment when you're just about to blow up at your partner or your family isn't exactly the optimum time to begin. So it could be nice to start practicing this at some more opportune moments. You know the whole old saying about prevention being better than cure, right? So it does apply. But in any case, just the whole notion of your body being a powerful partner to you at the moment of need is worth noting. If anybody has ever told you to just take a breath and you wanted to scream and run, or I don't know, punch them in the nose, which hopefully it didn't do, then listen up. If your body is full of energy, be it rage, be it restlessness, be it anxiety, whatever it is, your body is generating that energy for a reason, for you to solve a problem, to meet a situation, to go through with the motions that you need. There is a reason. But if the energy in your body isn't what you actually want and what you can use in that moment, get rid of it. Find yourself somewhere quiet where nobody's going to think you're crazy if you start jumping up and down and shaking it off, bashing your heels on the ground. Literally command your body to just let it go. Get rid of that energy, shake it off because you don't need it in that moment. Thank you, but not now. Let it go. Shake it off, shake it off. Jump on the spot. Do something physical. Now, once the excess is out of the picture, stay with me. This is going to get to where you want to get to. Once the excess is off, now you want to open yourself to the possibility of feeling differently, having a different state. Most likely your breathing isn't exactly easy. Your chest might not feel very open. Maybe your heart is pounding. Maybe you feel contracted. Maybe you feel like you want to gasp for breath. So to open yourself up for the possibility of choosing something different, you need your lungs clear. In some episodes ago, I taught you the technique of 4 sniffs and a long exhale. That is an absolute bomb for opening your chest and just clearing the slate. I would recommend that as the number one tool after you've shaken off some of the excess. So 4 sniffs and a long exhale. Repeat that 2 or 3 times. The last sniff should be almost a bit of a reach beyond what you can take in, so that you're really popping everything open and letting go of the excess or the stale stuff, everything that is making you feel too full and crammed. And notice what happens. Notice. There should be a sense of space and steadiness, openness, possibility. Yeah. Now that you've been honest about the fact that your body is full of the unwanted energy, you've shaken it off, you've opened yourself up, created space for possibly feeling a different way, now you get to choose. What is it that I need in this moment? Do I need calm? What is the body language? What is the posture? What would give you that sense of calm? Do you need to just be gentle with yourself for a moment? Breathe like a sleepy baby kitten to the bottom of your belly for a bit. Do you need confidence? Are you just about to walk into a boardroom because your inbox suddenly filled with 47 emails after somebody in your team dropped the ball and missed the deadline, and you've been called in to, manage the crisis? Maybe what you need now, you've shaken off that shock and that chaos that hit you through the inbox. You've opened yourself up for a different choice. Now, what is it that you need? You probably want confidence, steadiness, clarity. Find yourself somewhere quiet and stand in a superhero pose for a couple of minutes. And watch how your state starts to change. This is scientifically proven to change your chemistry, your hormones, your brain. If you just pace up and down and say, I know what I want, I'm clear, I'm strong, maybe you wouldn't even be able to comprehend or get hold of those thoughts. But it isn't going to land if you don't feel it in your body. So changing your state from your body is the key. And simple confidence stance, I've got this, could be all that you need. You have so many different parts to you that you can access. You know that you show up as a different person when you're on a night out in town with your friends, when you're pottering about in your garden, when you are out walking with your family, or training at CrossFit, or presenting in the boardroom, brainstorming with some entrepreneurial friends. There's different parts to you. Who are you in the kitchen? Who are you in all these different spaces? So when we get stuck into one aspect of ourselves and we cannot find a way forward, we've come to the end of our rope, there are other sides to you that you can choose. You can pull in a whole bunch of other resources to help you in that moment. Not from the outside, from the inside. Change your state. Find your center. You'll be amazed at how much clarity and possible solutions just pop up as if from nowhere. Lean on your body, that's the key. If you need any suggestions on how you might try and navigate these ideas in your life, in your particular circumstances, let's chat. I can brainstorm with you. I'm full of good ideas from many, many years of practicing them myself. If you listen to this and think, yes, this is the missing piece, I want to learn how to lean into what I feel, be more honest, be more truthful, meet myself instead of constantly bypassing and managing and controlling, using the energy that I've already got available to me in my body, then I have a 40-day program available that could be just the very thing that you need, that could change the trajectory of your life. If you want details on that, comment below, message me directly, we can chat, I can send you details. What did you think overall about this whole concept of taking your body along for the ride? Stop leaning on the mind alone and start utilizing the rest of you as well. I'd love to hear your experiences, your questions, your thoughts. What's the state that you want to choose right now for the rest of the day? And how can you create it?